Imagine this, a small village outside Abuja. Late at night. The world has gone silent, not a single cricket, not a rustle of leaves. And in this part of the world, that kind of silence isn't peaceful. It's a warning, it means something dangerous is close. From the edge of the forest, a monstrous shadow emerges. It doesn't walk, it slithers, a massive python. Its body as thick as a tree trunk, drags its immense weight across the dry earth. Its scales shimmer under the pale moonlight, a beautiful but terrifying sight. Its forked tongue tastes the air, searching, hunting. It's not just passing through, it's here for a meal. The chickens in a nearby compound are the first to feel its presence. They stir in their sleep, a soft, fearful cluck breaking the stillness, but then, they freeze. The python has found its spot, coiling silently beside the village well. It's a patient killer, a master of the waiting game. Its cold, unblinking eyes are fixed on the chicken coop. On the veranda of a small house, a little white cat named Mimi is trying to sleep. The unnatural quietness has put her on edge. Her ears twitch, and then she sees them to lifeless eyes staring out of the darkness. Her tiny heart begins to pound against her ribs like a drum. She watches as the python's enormous head slowly turns, its gaze locking onto the chickens. Mimi knows what's coming. One lightning-fast strike, and it will all be over. A terrible choice confronts her. She's just a small cat. The python is a giant, a creature of immense power. She could never fight it and win, but what if she does nothing? What if she runs? The chickens will be lost, and after the chickens, who's to say it wouldn't go for something bigger? A child sleeping inside the house, her paws tremble, but her mind races. The python begins to uncoil, its movement slow, deliberate, and utterly lethal. Mimi has only seconds to make a decision. In a burst of pure, desperate courage, Mimi leaps onto a wooden shelf mounted on the wall. She gathers all her strength and shoves a heavy metal bucket. The sound explodes into the night clang. It's a shockwave of noise in the dead silence. The python's head snaps up, startled and furious. But Mimi isn't finished. She scrambles to a heavy clay pot and pushes it over. Crash. The sound shatters the quiet like a clap of thunder. The python, now enraged and disoriented, abandons the chicken coop. Its focus shifts, its head turns, and those cold eyes find the source of the noise. The python begins to slither toward Mimi. Yes, toward her. The hunter has become the hunted. Mimi jumps down from the shelf and darts across the compound. The python gives chase, its massive body moving with terrifying speed, whipping across the ground like a giant serpent of death. Its mouth opens just enough to reveal the glint of its curved fangs. The chaos has finally woken the villagers. Something is outside. A voice shouts from one of the houses. Just as the python lunges, Mimi dives under a heavy wooden bench. The snake's head smashes hard against the wall with a sickening thud. Men burst from their homes, carrying lanterns and heavy sticks. The sudden flood of light and the angry shouts of the villagers make the python hesitate. This is a fight it wasn't prepared for. With one final, frustrated hiss directed at the small cat hiding under the bench, the python turns and vanishes back into the blackness of the forest. The immediate danger is gone. The villagers gather in the compound, their bodies trembling. They see the evidence of the struggle, the broken pot, the dented bucket, and the deep, winding trail the massive snake left in the sand. And then, they see her, Mimi, the little white cat, shaking but unharmed. They realize what she did. If she had stayed quiet, if she had given into her fear, the night would have had a very different, much darker ending. From that day forward, the people of the village looked at their little cat with new eyes. They understood that true courage isn't about being fearless. It's about seeing the danger, feeling the fear, and acting anyway. And sometimes, it's the smallest creature that possesses the greatest bravery. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tales of courage and survival. See you next time.